Hi everyone, it's Gail and it's Forgotten Friends Friday. So we are going to go through this pile of goodness, which is a bit of a forgotten friend. I'll tell you about it in a moment. But first, let's say hi and hugs to Amy, Pamela, Rhoda, and Lucretia. Thank you so much for watching and your kind comments. I just so appreciate my crafting buddies. Okay, so I have a basket behind me that is well, there's some book pages in there. There's some plain papers for like backing things, and was this package, which was just in a baggie, right? No idea what's in here. So I thought we'd go through and maybe make a couple things from whatever's in here. It's going to be as much of a surprise to me as it is you. I don't know. But there's some good scraps in here. There's some really decent scraps in here. Huh. So and look at that. Isn't that a fun piece of paper? Some stamped sack. Lots of doily pieces. Okay, I feel like I need to organize this a little bit, so bear with me for a second while I do that, and then we'll see if we can make a thing or two. Okay, I don't know what stack that's going to go in, but I'm going to make a doily stack because, funny enough, I'm always looking for doilies to put on things, and then I'm always like not finding them. But this is a little cache of doilies for using in collage. I mean, they could be used obviously in a journal too, but look at that one. That one's fun. So this could be a good page. Okay, I lied. We're going to make something. I mean, kind of. I'm just going to pull all this off. And we're going to just have this be a page for a grungy journal. Okay. There we go. So, actually, make that 2 pages. Okay, so I'm going to put that with my grungy stuff. That's cool. We might do something with those as we get to it too. Okay, so I'm going to make a pile of the doilies as we come across more. Okay, scraps of digital and then book page. Let's make 2 separate. Oh my goodness, look at what's back here. No idea. Okay. All right, so scraps and scraps of digitals. That's a little scrap. I'm going to put that over. You know what? I doubt if I'm going to use that. So what I'm actually going to do is tear that, right, like that. That's going, and then this can be put on something that's to write on. And then the rest is going. Okay. Did you see that? I actually got rid of something. Okay, we've got book pages. We've got another little scrappy-doo that can go there. This is a bigger one. It can go there. As is this. Okay, book pages, and there's a little music in here. Oh, look it's a pad. Oh, somebody must have sent that to me in an Etsy share. That's a great idea, though, just to sew across the top, and then you can just yank them off as you need them. Isn't that a good idea? Okay, digital. book pagey thing, digital. This is a card base. It's very modern. I'm going to put that in a D-stash. Love that. And the stamped paper can go over with pattern paper because I'm not sure what to do with it. That. We've got floral pages. Music book. Oh, these are, I purchased a bunch of Florentine papers, and I must have put them in here, so like, use them out of here, Gail, kind of thing. There's some doilies. Ooh, we could do something fun with those. Okay. Digital. Music. I've got these in my hand. Don't know what I'm doing with them. I guess I'll put them with the flowers. Digital sorts of things. This is a good backing. Digital. I'm going to tear this off of here because it's like half a lady and I won't use it. So, good job getting rid of a few things. Okay, this is scrapbooking paper, but still pattern paper. I'll put that with that. I hope you can see. Can you see okay? Okay. Numbers. Ooh, here's some rice paper. Yum. Ooh, let's do something with that. More rice paper. Scrapbook paper. And scrapbook paper. Digital. Ooh, vintage wallpaper. That looks to me, oh, it's 8.5. It's a little big. I was going to say it would work for a page. I'm just going to put it with my pre-done pages. That's what's going to happen with that one. Here's some more stamping. Florals. At least it gives me an idea. Here's scrapbooking paper. An idea of what's in here. Isn't that pretty? That's a coffee dye, but ooh, that is so pretty. I'm going to put that with the grungies. And this one too. Oh goodness, all sorts of scrapbooking papers. Those are really fun coffee dyed bits. I'm putting those with the grungies. Scrapbooking paper. Florals. Grungy. That. Some more scrapbooking paper. See, these are misfiled. They should really be in with my scraps of scrapbooking papers. All of these should. Okay, so don't know how that got all mixed up into things. Okay, I'm just gonna, it's easier to store if it's in half. Book pages. Oh, that's a tsunami rose. I know that right off the bat. Doilies. More doilies. It's just a little scrappy paper. This is, what do you call this? I don't know. It's an embroidery pattern or something. Okay, that's going to go with the sewing pattern because I don't know. Book page. Oh, that's book page. Sewing pattern. That's going to go with scrapbooking paper because it's cardstocky. sewing pattern. I feel like if I kind of know what's in here, I might use it more. This is coffee dyed book pages, scrapbooking paper, book page, digital. This wrapping paper, I had a bunch of that. I think it was sent to me back in the Happy Mail days. Braille paper, I'll put that with the, I don't know what I'm going to do with it stuff. Book page stuff. Those are some kind of cool papers. This is different language, so that's kind of cool. This can go with that other stuff. More pages of Florentine. What did I do with those? Those are over here. Okay. And then a bunch of digitals. These are Vintage Studio 717. I know that. This is typewritten paper, doily, digitals, one of my digitals, two of my digitals. Oh, goodness. Okay, so these were scraps from a while ago, I feel like, and I just haven't put them in my new system, I think. Okay, these are just a ton of digitals of various sorts. Okay, so at least now we have it somewhat organized. So these, so that I can put, like, these will go in my big tray of digital scraps along with these. Big tray of digital scraps, and then the little ones can go in the little one unless we use them here. Okay, and then we've got book pages galore. Plenty of those to use. Florentine paper, scrapbook paper, stuff and things. Okay, let's just make some stuff. These are doilies already cut out. That would be cute on a book page. So let's just excuse me, I was just grabbing a piece of coffee dyed paper. And I think I'm just gonna go right like that with that. See, and then I'll put it on here. This part, this side can be a tuck. Okay, well, it's always, actually, I love nothing more than a little surprise batch of digitals that I forgot about. Or that, yeah. What happened was I changed my scrap, my process, or whatever you would call it, the storage, because now, like, I store my scraps in these. Well, the bag that I found is pre that system. So I was just putting scraps into a baggie, and so yeah. I don't know. I think that's how fun though to find all this stuff. Okay, so what do I want to do to attach that? I mean, this could be a pocket too. Maybe what I'll do is just put a little bit of glue on it, and then just a few spots here along along the edge. Like that. And just kind of lay that down and make a little tucky out of it. Isn't that a cute page? Now, depending on what I put in there, I could always glue a little more once I decide what it's going to go into in terms of journals. Okay, I'm going to put that with the completed pages. Now, what I think I'm going to do is these scraps. Because, oh, don't we love a little rice paper scrap? I know I do. Okay, so my thought was with this is, I think I'm just going to pop that on like so, and then fold it and make, once again, another page to go straight into a journal. I am going to take off the Stamperia mark. Sorry about that, Stamperia. And I'm going to rough up this edge a little bit too. But kind of how fun is that? Okay, glue page here. And down to there. Let's see, let's use a flatter one. Okay, I think I'm going to try this Amazon Basics glue, and I have liked it. I've liked it. It's good glue. Okay, first of all, I'm going to get this side down. Does remind me a little more of Scotch Creates, but it doesn't seem to have quite the stringy stickiness that it does, so it's a good thing in my book. Put that on straight if I can. Okay. Okay, and then okay. Okay, that's on there. I'm going to let that dry, and then let's look at what we have here. Ooh, isn't that just gorgeous? I just might put that right straight down that side, and then we can put something down on the bottom. Okay, I have a plan. Okay, now I'm just going to stick down a little bit of it because there is there's just a wacky edge here, and maybe I can do it better if I don't have the whole thing pulling on me. Okay. Oh, I left the empty part at the top. Whale shoot. Unless we call it going like that, which I kind of like, actually. Okay, that's down. Let's see. What washi would I have? Might be fine. Little Amity Bloom washi tape on the bottom there. Oh gosh, really need these nails to grow out. There we go. I'm gonna cut that so it's straight, if I can find my scissors. They're buried under mounds, but sorted mounds of paper. Now I just saw another one that I'm thinking could be kind of cool on there. Maybe we just go to about there. Okay, and then that is also a little signature page. I'm gonna let that dry for a second more. This is now dry. So I am gonna just go like this with it. And there's a little page for a spring journal, and I like this on the back too. Okay, cool. Another page, ready to rock and roll. And this is going to be a page as well, but it's going to be in the back part of the signature where that will live. Love that. Okay, cool. All right, then I was thinking this would back something nicely. So what if we I'm going to take this glue page and we're going to put this on. How we doing time-wise? Good? Pretty good. I'm glad I sorted it. You know, it's harder to, I feel like it's hard to know what you're doing with something when you can't tell what's what. I mean, I could have started at the top and just started you know, making stuff, but it's easier when I know what I have to work with, at least for me. Okay, so I am gonna cut this into a square. And we're kind of starting, backwards, but from usual, but I am going to then make this into a journal card. So we backed it before we're collaging the front. just a little different way to approach it. Okay, so that's the back of a journal card. Now let's see what fun scraps we might have to play with on this side. Okay, well, there was lots of fun papers, so how pretty that is. So I think I'm going to just find my, I don't think I want my straight ruler. I think I want my torn edge ruler. Just kind of do a little of this. Actually, it's really kind of pretty, so I think I might go over the edge with that. Like that. Okay. Glue page. Glue. Okay. I'm gonna go here. And just gonna flip that over the back just for fun. Okay. Put that way. I am kind of excited to have found all these digitals. Oh, you know, in general, I know where things are in my room, but every once in a while, something gets away from me. Like, I still haven't found my paper clips. When I was moving, I'm sure I set them somewhere for safekeeping because they're in a crystal bowl. So I'm sure, you know, I was moving stuff and thought, oh, I'll put this here and it'll be nice and safe while I'm moving things. Well, now I can't find it. Well, let's see. Maybe we'll just... I wouldn't worry about the orientation, except that there's these numbers at the bottom. I'd like them to be somewhat oriented right, but I kind of like a torn edge. So tear this edge, Gail. There's 2 edges. Hello. Okay. So there's that. I'm going to tear this. And I'm going to put that right there. So I'm going to tear this edge too. Okay, that can go there. I probably won't decorate this because I don't really have a whole lot of decorating stuff in this pile. I'm trying to just kind of use this pile. Let's see. This is not big enough, is it? What's this scrap? It's good scrap. But I'll put it in my ephemera ready for a focal point. So that's fun. Oh, I was kind of thinking, I don't know that it won't keep me from doing this, but what I was thinking is putting a little bit of doily on it. Oh, don't you just love a little scrap making? Just one of my favorite things to just grab stuff and see what can be made out of nothing. Something out of nothing. Let's see here. Over here, there was some. Here's one. There was some of these sorts of things. Maybe here. Oh, I kind of like that. Okay. We're going to use a bit of this doily on here too. Not decorating per se, but putting a little extra interest into it. Ah! Why aren't you sticking? Okay. Okay, more scrap. But that's kind of cute. Okay, there's a little journal card ready to be decorated at some point. Okay, so now what? Got another doily here. We might as well do something with that. I think just put it on a page, and I don't know, but as much as I love the pre-made ephemera, I'm really loving pre-made pages too. And in the new year, one of my things I want to do is just really do a bunch of either unfinished projects, get them finished up and made into journals, or do some use it up sort of journals that just have all sorts of random fun stuff in them. And these pages would be perfect for that. Okay. Well, this we'll make quick work of this. That is, if I can grab a piece of coffee dyed paper without too much trouble. Okay. Oh, isn't that cute? Okay, I'm just going to go like I did last time. Where's my art glitter glue? Right here. And just kind of do a couple of bumps on each side. Like so. Like that. And that page is done. Just like that. Okay, that's going in the pages. Getting a stack over here. That's exciting. Okay, what do we have in here that would be fun to do something with? I'm thinking this would be very fun. It's just want kind of a plain piece of coffee dyed. And let's make a page that has I was going to use this as a pocket, so I'm just deciding how do I want to do that. Maybe like that would be good. Okay. I love this pattern. This is the pattern that is my June artwear. And I love it. Like, where is my, here's the pouch. And I have this t-shirt and sweatshirt too. Love them. So, multi-uses out of this pretty pattern. Okay, so then we're just going to put glue on 3 sides, like here, here, and here. Pop that on the page, and we've got another page to go in a journal. I feel like this could be a scrappy Saturday too, but it's not. It's Forgotten Friends Friday, because this, I'm going to leave a little tiny bit at the end, at the edge, like that. And there we go. We've got another page. We've got fun little pocket that things can go in on that side and on that side. And it's neutral enough. It's going to go in any journal, really. Okay, so we did something with that scrap, didn't we? Oh, here's another doily. They're just everywhere. Oh, I really like the grunginess of this. What if, let's take one of these grungy pages and do something with that. It's about the right size. Okay, I'm just gonna tear that and tear the bottom. Makes a fun little scrap again. And we're going to make that just a little tuck on that grungy page. Okay, dokie. And one could decorate that like with a Tim Holtz person or something like that if one wanted to. So I have 2 of my project trays, and my project cart are grunginess. And those are a couple journals that I would like to finish in the next little while. I just thought, I think I'm going to start off this year anyway with just doing some finishing up projects and or, you know, use it up sort of things. Okay. Ooh. So that makes a fun little pocket page, doesn't it? That's cool. Okay. So there's that, but that's the grungy pile. Now, what I'm thinking is, couldn't I do the same thing here? And I do believe I could. So, I'll just tear off a bit. Yep, I'm going to do that on this too. Then we've got a scrap gone and a couple of grungy pages prepared. Okay. Okay, this goes here, right, because it does have writing on it, and I want the writing to be the right way up. I either want it right way up, sideways, but I don't want it to be upside down. There, okay, there's another grungy page done. Okay, cool. Okay, we still have some time. Let's see, what else might we do? I'm looking at these little flower pages. They've been cut to fit, apparently. How about we do a little envelope out of these? Oh, isn't that cute? I think I'm gonna do a quarter inch round right here. Yep. And give that a little bit of a I think I'll have that, put that in my pile to go ahead and sew around. Okay, yep, that's going to be a sew around, just a fun little pocket. So I'll put that in my sewing stack once we're done. I've got kind of that sort of stuff. Should we just do the same with this one? That's kind of cute with the grass, isn't it? Okay, I think I'm going to go this way with this one. And also that way the writing is the right way up. These would be fun to just stick in a little pocket, whatever. I like those little pink flowers too, but the back is cute too. Did I? I did not. Let me, because I pictured the, well, they could be pockets. I mean, if you wanted, they're like 5.5, so they're maybe slightly long for at least the 6-inch wide pages I have in my journals for the most part. Okay, so cool. We did that with those. This would be cute, like with a little label right there. So I'll sew around it first, and then I'll be able to tell like where to put things, you know. Like if I want to put a little label, I'll be able to see where it will fit the best. Okay, well, we used up those book pages in a quick hurry. Just need to be sewn. That'll only take a minute. I have quite a bit of sewing stacked over there. I'm going to have a day. Okay. So we did that. Now what? What about these? I was wondering about these. They're funny shaped. There. Not my usual style, but nothing's coming to me right now, so I'm just going to stick them where they need to be in my scraps. This, I was looking at this going, okay, that's pretty you know, plain. I think I might make an envelope out of it too, because it's 8.5. think what I'm going to do is cut off the edges a little bit, because then it will for sure fit up and down on a page, on an 8.5 page. And it doesn't hurt a thing to get it a little closer to the, well, just a little bit closer to the writing. Okay. I think we'll spend some time on this guy. So, yeah, this way. Okay, I'm going to round those corners. Do a 1/2 inch this time since it's bigger. And I think we might do a little collaging on this. I'm going to sew around it too, but it's okay if the collaging happens first, because I'm looking at some of these pretty papers over here thinking I might need to use them. And this is very kind of white and bland to me. So we'll jazz it up with some collage. How about? Okay, and then this, let's do a clip out of it. I'm doing a rather good size clip because there's nothing there anyway. Okay, so we've distressed it up a little bit. Now, let's think about how would we like to decorate it. There's some pretty, these are pretty, I love those. Let's just give this a rip. Okay. All right. So then I'm thinking I want something across there. So I'm going to just see about, well, I'm just going to cover that up irregardless, aren't I? So it's okay. I might put that there. I don't mind this straight only because it's under there. And what if I went up that way? Okay. Kind of want some of this paper too. actually really like that. Okay. You obviously wouldn't have to distress, but I like it. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do but go with it? Gosh, I'm excited. We got quite a bit done. Let's put that on there. Right up under you. Don't mind that little wrinkle in that. Emphasize it a little bit. Okay, and then this. Okay, and then depending on what journal this goes into, we could put a little label on it or something, whatever. Love that little pattern. This actually might go with my Sweet Winter journal. If I got it sewn and everything in time. Okay, let's see, what do I have here left of this? Just kind of put that right there. Okay. I don't know. I think I kind of like it as it is. Just needs to be sewn around. Okay, guys. Well, let's take a minute and I'll show you everything we did from our box. I'm kind of excited. So I have these itty bitties that are going to go, they're going to go live in here because this is my little scraps. And these are my bigger scraps. So the whole ball of wax is going in there. And we'll be pulling from that for collage for quite some time, I think. But now it's got a home. That's awesome. So, see, those are already put away. Isn't that good? Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have this page with the pocket on either side. This one with the doily on either side. This one that has the rice paper on the back. And this one that has the rice paper on the front. This doily, again, it's got tucks. And then this wallpaper page that can go in the box. And then these are going to go in my grungy journal box. Little pages ready to go there. And then for the sewing, we've got this envelope. Love that. We've got these two little envelopes to go into the sewing. And we've got this journal card, which I might as well sew around while I'm at it. So there you go, guys. That was a little forgotten bag of goodies that's been sitting right by my desk for I don't know how long, and yet I just haven't grabbed out of it. So thank you so much. I'm so excited with all the stuff, and I'm just going to do a little filing and get things filed away. So thanks everybody so much for crafting with me today. Have a grateful day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.